We're not jerks, we don't curse. Salutations, Grime Nation! It is your most magnanimous host, Grime, here with this week's Grime's Great Raw Review. So let's get right down to brass tacks, sweet sassy molassie. We open our show with the Shield already in the ring, and they want a rematch. I don't understand why they want a rematch. They should understand that Evolution is the superior faction in the WWE. You don't need a rematch. Evolution is already the best. But anyway, Evolution shows up in a limo, and the Shield comes backstage and cheap shots them like the cheap shot artists they are, and it's just a giant wasty waste. Moving on to the actual first match. Oh boy, I'm in joy. It is Jack Swagger versus RVD. I sure hope Jack Swagger beats the tie-dye off of RVD. But what's this? Here's Zeb cutting a promo, we the peopling, and doing his best to be an amazing American. And wouldn't you know it, here comes Adam Rose and his partiers and Zack Ryder in a bunny outfit and whatever else. It's nonsense. So there's a distraction, and then RVD wins the match in like one move, and it's complete nonsense, and heavens to Murgatroyd, this is a wasty waste. However, Grime Nation, if you were paying attention to the commentary, you may have noticed a certain comment from one John Bradshaw Layfield, who I have tons of respect for, mentioning that Adam Rose and his band of misfits is a lot like Kurrgan and the Oddities. Now, if you watched this show last week, you will see that me, Grime, I made that reference last week, and now JBL is stealing my material. What's up with that, JBL? You can at least give Grime a little credit. Yeah. On another note, Grime Nation, I am conflicted. Every fiber of my being wants to dislike and ignore Adam Rose. However, the voice of the WWE, Michael Cole, is telling me that Adam Rose is awesome. And I want to believe Michael Cole. I think Michael Cole has my best interests at heart, but I just can't bring myself to like such an obvious non-PG drug user like Adam Rose. Wasty waste. Once again, we get another amazing vignette for Bo Dallas. Everybody's gotta believe. They had said on SmackDown last week he's gonna be on SmackDown this week, so I'm looking forward to that. But more importantly, when is he gonna be on Raw to make everybody believe? We move on to Alicia Fox in the ring with a microphone. This is never a good idea. What are you doing? She should not be on television talking. She should be in a wrestling match or on another show called something that I don't watch. Wasty waste. Anyway, the match didn't matter, but after the match, Alicia Fox apparently lost her mind and went crazy and was completely unprofessional. The most unprofessional display I've seen on television in quite some time. Spraying some water. People could have been electrocuted. Alicia Fox, you are seriously unsafe and unprofessional. JBL, despite borrowing some of my material, is a broadcast legend. How dare you steal his hat? You are the most unprofessional wasty waste. So out comes your WWE champion, Daniel Bryan, and he has some unfortunate news. He has to have neck surgery. He's going to be out of action for an indeterminate amount of time. To this, Grime Nation, I say, yes, yes, yes. Because that means we can give the belt to a true champion. I do not understand why he was allowed to leave this show with the belt. He should be stripped, there should be a tournament, and a rightful champion should be crowned. Wasty waste. The second hour of our broadcast brings you and me what you want to see, and that's Mr. John Cena, and it was great. He was in a tag team match with the Usos against the Wyatts. My only question is, why wasn't this the main event? I understand later on they put Batista in the main event, but if you ask Grime, and I'm Grime, who should be in the main event? Should it be John Cena or Batista? I'm going to tell you every time, 100 times out of 100, John Cena. Slow down there, commentary team trying to trademark the phrase Uso crazy. I'm sorry, you are not quite the broadcasters that Mike Adamle was, and that is a poor imitation of Jamaican Me Crazy. Meanwhile, on the WWE app, it seems that Alicia Fox has quit. I do not know if this is part of a larger storyline or what the deal is, but Alicia Fox says she quit. Personally, I thought she should have been fired for her completely unprofessional behavior earlier in the show. Wasty waste. Then Cena and the Usos win the match, as they should, all is right with the world. Yeah. Alright, so we get Bray Wyatt cutting another dumb promo about how he knows what he has to do against Cena, which he's been saying for like 3 months now. If he knows, then he should have already done it. He should not keep drawing this out, making it more of a wasty waste. Accept the reality, Bray Wyatt. John Cena is the man. He will always be the man, and you cannot beat the man. Evolution hits the ring, and holy tuna fish, they're cutting an amazing promo, and then the Shield, like the unprofessionals they are, attack Evolution from behind. This is seriously, completely, what is with all the unprofessionalism on this episode of Raw? I do not understand. Anyway, Batista challenges Roman Reigns, and that is going to be your main event of the evening. Then there is a recap of this Total Divas show that I am not allowed to watch because it is full of harlots and strumpets, and Heel Mom says I can't watch it, so it's blocked on the TV. So we get a match with Divas ringside holding up numbers like it's the Olympics or something. I don't know. All I watch is wrestling. This is a wasty waste. Moving on, Ryback hits the ring, and one of them is going to fight Sheamus. And it turns out that both of them, one-on-one, match-to-match, end up fighting Sheamus. And they both lose to Sheamus because Sheamus is a tough guy. I do feel a little sorry for Ryback because Ryback is pretty awesome and he has to lose to Sheamus after Sheamus already beat his tag team partner. But what are you gonna do? It's Sheamus. Then we get one of the principal owners of the WWE, Stephanie McMahon, coming to the ring, and she calls out Daniel Bryan, hopefully to strip him of the belt, since he will obviously not be able to defend it at the next pay-per-view, and you must defend your belt every 30 days. That is the rule. That is what Jack Tunney says. But instead, we get music from Kane, and then there's Daniel Bryan. Apparently, he was attacked backstage. We didn't see it. We just see him laying there, being with his shirt all ripped like Kane has claws or something. It was just nonsensical. Then we get the usual stretcher, nobody talking, backstage ambulance, shenanigans, wasty waste. But the important part is this gets Daniel Bryan off the show, and that leaves more time for John Cena and Evolution. Yeah. We are now in hour 3. Why am I seeing Dolph Ziggler in hour 3? Why am I seeing Dolph Ziggler win a match in hour 3 against Fandango? The distraction causes Fandango to lose the match. But that doesn't matter because Fandango is smitten with Layla. None of this involves actual wrestling at the end of this match, so it's kind of a wasty waste. They show us the top 10 of what's on the WWE Network, and I noticed that nowhere in that top 10 is Slam City. What is going on? Why aren't you people watching Slam City? It is hilarious. It is amazing. Go watch, finish watching this episode right now, and then as soon as you're finished, go watch Slam City. It's great. Next, we get Hacksaw Jim Duggan on Raw, because he is promoting Legends House, which filmed like 2 years ago, but whatever, forget all that. Pretend it's filming now, whatever. Anyway, we get Hacksaw. Thankfully, he kept his shirt on for once, and he is interrupted by Lana. And I say this each and every week, Lana, you harlot. Wear some clothes that are better fitting to your figure. And honestly, I can only put half the blame on Lana. The other blame goes to the cameramen who are filming that shot. Keep it up here, cameramen. Her eyes are up here. So Grime Nation, it appears that we've done it. We've made racist Rusev trend worldwide, and we've had our campaign to stop Rusev from being racist. I am sure he's only out here to attack Hacksaw, and then whoever comes to save him will definitely not be. It seems like Rusev is still racist, because here comes Big E for the save, and gets kicked in the face. Rusev, why are you so racist? Stop being racist, Rusev. Trademarked. But speaking of Rusev, what happened to his first name? What happened to Big E's last name? What happened to Cesaro's first name? What is this naming nonsense where everyone's just getting their names cut in half? What a wasty waste! Damien Sandow comes out trying to cut some kind of a pipe bomb promo, and we saw what happened to the last guy who cut a pipe bomb promo. He's no longer with the company, so Sandow, you are treading some dangerous water here. Then we get a short match with Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes wins, and it's kind of inoffensive, whatever. Yet another Bray Wyatt promo. Why is Bray Wyatt still allowed to talk on this program? John Cena defeated you at WrestleMania. Extreme Rules doesn't matter. John Cena defeated you on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania 30. So if you would kindly go away, back to NXT, nobody cares, wasty waste. But it seems like at Payback, we're going to have a last man standing match. And if you ever watched John Cena in the last man standing match, guess who wins? And then finally, we get to the main event, which is Batista and Roman Reigns. How dare you, fans? How dare you chant Bootista at the animal Batista? How dare you? Batista is working his tail off for your hard-earned dollars. Batista is one of the men I think should be WWE champion. Shame on you, crowd. Shame on you. Not to mention, that is a reference to The Simpsons from like 20 years ago. The majority of people in that arena don't even understand what that reference is for. So just stop. You are embarrassing yourselves, crowd. You are embarrassing. In recent weeks, I've had the complaint that the referee has allowed far too much leniency in these six-man tag matches. And thankfully, Lil Nate does the right thing this week, and once it starts to get out of control, he rings the bell, which is what you should do, which is good officiating. So this match didn't have an ending, and then a bunch of mid-card heels came out to beat up the Shield, which I thought was fantastic. Go Evolution, go! But then the Shield, being such sore losers, bring out the chairs to even the odds, or whatever. They've been playing the numbers game since day one, so don't get mad when the numbers game is not in your favor. That is just poor sportsmanship, Shield. And then poor Mr. Ryback gets triple powerbombed to end the show. I don't know what he did to deserve such unfair treatment. Mr. Ryback is awesome. And that's gonna do it for this week's Grime's Great Raw Review. Make sure you tune in each and every week for another Grime's Great Raw Review. Make sure to tune into this channel for additional amazing videos. And don't forget that JBL totally stole one of my lines. It has been nailed. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, tweet, tout, retweet, Reddit, Facebook, Foursquare, Instagram, Telegram, Sonogram, and Carrier Pigeon, the undisputed action figure champion of the known universe. It has been nailed.